Today, we're delving into a fascinating topic: the deleted characters from Disney's Encanto, which immerses us into the magical world of the Madrigal family. Get ready to uncover surprising details about the stories and characters that didn't make it to the screen. Let's dive in. You are on the Horse Animated channel, and I'm very happy to have you here. There was a character intended to be a fortune teller, card player, and pool shark, with a distinct, almost gangster-like style, and very cunning. However, some of his characteristics were incorporated into Camillo. Two characters, who were supposed to be twin sisters, were excluded from the film. They would have had an intriguing dynamic. Their names were Amelia and Sophia, and they were extremely close. However, on their 15th birthday, without warning anyone, they both released an aura. Amelia would have all the beauty of the twins, something irresistible. Sophia, on the other hand, would have all the accumulated ugliness, something repulsive to others. During the party, those who approached Amelia felt good, while those near Sophia felt bad. This led them to conflict and even separation for decades, only reconciling at the end of the film, as Mirabel and Abuela did. Additionally, Bruno's disappearance and separation from the family would have been part of the plot. Another character was Zoe, capable of communicating and even fixing any electronic device, such as radios, toasters, and so on. However, her power was limited when she slept. During these naps, all the devices she fixed would break again. But upon waking up, they would work again. Another character would be a princess, possibly inspired by the Brazilian singer Carmen Miranda. She would wear dresses adorned with flowers, and her skill would be related to plants. However, this characteristic was adopted by Isabella. Another character, named Fuega, was meant to have the power of pyrokinesis, skillfully manipulating fire according to her emotions. However, this ability ended up being given to Tia Peppa. Additionally, Tia Peppa was supposed to have a twin sister, similar to Amelia and Sophia. Her name would be Lita, although her power remains unknown. Originally, Mirabel's father would not marry Julieta, but Miranda. Miranda would be Mirabel's mother, and her talent would be linked to animals. However, this characteristic was transferred to Antonio. Another figure was Bubo Marquez, Isabella's boyfriend. He would be quite atypical, contrasting with Mariano. He would be shorter, wearing glasses, and even an urban person, which would be different from Isabella's idealized image. Isabella deeply loved Bubo, with a passionate affection. However, since the relationship would not be approved by the family, they kept it secret. There was even a deleted scene where Mirabel discovers this forbidden romance. In the scene, they planned to flee Encanto, as they did not find happiness there. Even though they loved each other, they always had to hide, and Isa even created a hidden garden to meet. This narrative was discarded because they wanted the character's development to come from a personal journey, rather than a romance. There are some characters whose powers have not been revealed, but based on their characteristics, we can speculate on the abilities that could be related. For example, Alejandra, depicted holding a sword, could have the ability to fight or combat. In the art showing the entire family of deleted characters, we see Alejandra depicted as a statue, possibly indicating her importance to the family and her ancestry. There was also an elderly character besides Abuela, named Raimi, whose power was not revealed. Another character whose powers were not revealed is Gabriel. Additionally, there are two characters next to the protagonist whose names were not revealed. We can speculate that the woman is one of Mirabel's sisters since she is depicted with other sisters in art, possibly being the origin of Luisa. As for the man, he is accompanied by a toucan, suggesting he inspired the concept of Antonio. Mirabel would maintain her essence, but she would have a special touch, an accordion, showing her love for this instrument. In the film, you can see her playing, especially at the beginning when she introduces the Madrigal family. There were some changes in the characters we know. For example, Abuela originally didn't have the name Alma, but Avila, and didn't hold a candle, but rather a hawk. However, her personality would remain the same. In the early sketches, Peppa would be very different from her final version in the film. She would be more robust and elderly, even riding a motorcycle. Her power would be invulnerability, unable to be hurt, but this idea was discarded for being too similar to Luisa's super strength. Instead, they gave Peppa weather powers. Previously, she would have a sister named Lita, as mentioned before, but her power would be different, not related to the weather. In the early drafts, Isabella would have the power to give life to her plants, instead of simply conjuring them as seen in the film. This included the idea of a small family of potatoes living in the casita Madrigal, taking care of the garden. Additionally, it was initially planned that, after Isabella showed she wasn't the epitome of Encanto's perfection, she would adopt a more punk style, wearing clothes made of plants. However, in the movie, this change doesn't happen, and Isa continues with her black dress, although she creates flowers with more vibrant colors. The video has come to an end. Is there any character you would have loved to see in the Encanto universe? I, particularly, would have loved to meet Bubo Marquez. I understand the choice to develop Isabella's evolution without relying on romance, but still, it would have been interesting to see her in a relationship with someone completely different from Mariano. Leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell. I'll leave a video here on the screen for you to explore more of my content. Until the next video.